Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, March 15th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor, and you can see a little bit of cloud coverage hanging above that Gore Range first thing this morning, but it is absolutely breathtaking out there as we're starting to see that sun rise right now. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans, and we've got the fabulous Liz Farron standing by to give you a look at that local weather forecast here in just a moment, but we've got some exciting things always happening. So for national holidays, it is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day, it is National VO Day, and True Confession Day. So if there's something that's been weighing on your chest and maybe you want to get it off of your chest, well then today is a great day to confess that, because it is good for your mental health to not sweep things under the rug. We've got a great show in store for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail. Welcome to your third edition of the 2-hour-long format. We're really excited to get to be here to bring you so much wonderful information. Now let's take a look at what we've got coming up on this show. We've got Alpine Pizza Company. If you have never had their delicious food, well then we're going to tell you why you want to go over there, and especially on a Wednesday because it is Wing Wednesday. Then we've got the Eagle Valley Library District coming in to give us some great information about some of the wonderful things that they've got going on over there, as well as Miss Colorado coming into the studio to chat about all of the wonderful things she's got going on, what she's doing, and what we can expect from her for the next couple of months. So make sure that you stay tuned for that as well. Now, for today, if you're looking to get out and participate in some great activities, we've got a lot of wonderful things taking place in and around our community. So the first thing that we want to talk about is Speak Up, Reach Out is doing a free skills training over at CMC. This is a 2-day training, but it is really just to make sure that you're getting those skills to help people and help be a resource for people. That way they can talk to you about anything that they've got going on and what is happening. That way maybe you can just give them the resources that we have here in our community, and you never know, you could help save someone's life. Now, if you are looking for a career shift, or maybe you're working towards your early childhood development skills and you would like to continue your education with that, well, Pathways to Becoming a Child Care Provider Part 1 is taking place today. This is a free thing through the state of Colorado that you can participate in. You can go to the Eventbrite website, you can find this event, and then you can participate, and it's going to be multiple classes, but they're kind of spread out, and so this way you can just kind of build that knowledge, get that experience, and you can see right here it is going to continue. And this is something that, again, the state of Colorado is providing, so it's going to be something that's really good to participate in. Now, if you're looking to expand your knowledge on the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame, well, their speaker series Through the Lens is taking place tonight, and so these are always really cool because they talk with some experts in some very unique areas throughout our community. Now, tonight's is no different. It's going to be a very fun and special one. Now, tickets are available online, so you can go to the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame's website. That way you can participate in all of the fun. This is going to kick off at 5:30 p.m. Now, they're going to talk all things Camp Hale and the U.S. Forest Service, which we just made this a national park, and so it is protected under some very nice laws right now, and so it's going to be an expansion of that, giving you more information and wonderful things like that. Now, if you're looking for something for the kiddos to do tonight, well, then you can take them over to the Eagle Valley Library District for DIY Rainbow Weaving Night at the Avon Public Library. This is going to go from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and you can see the craft and how cute it is. This makes such a cute little home decor piece that you can put anywhere in the house. So make sure that you check these out. They do a lot of wonderful things to just keep you entertained and keep everyone in the family entertained. Now you can make your way up to the Vail Performing Arts Center tonight to see an incredible show. Tickets are still available online. You can go to vailpac.org for more information to buy your tickets and to partake in all of the wonderful things. Now they do have limited availability, so if this is a show you would like to see, you need to go online right now, buy your tickets before they sell out later this evening and into tonight. Now, they have so many wonderful shows going up there, so make sure that you go check out the venue. It's just over 530 seats, and there's not a bad seat in the house. Now we're going to take it over to Liz, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast. Liz?
Thank you so much, Maddie. There is a lot of stuff going on this week and a lot of great weather to go along with it. We have a wintry mix happening today. We are also in a winter weather advisory until tomorrow. So remember that, everybody. By 8 a.m., 26 degrees. Your high today is 46 degrees. We have a 60% chance of snow showers and winds west-southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at the full day, cloudy skies, mostly cloudy skies by noon, 43 degrees. By 4 p.m., we will have our snow showers, that wintry mix I just told you about, 42 degrees. By 8 p.m., more snow showers and 40 degrees. Taking a look right now over in Denver, it's nice and warm over there. My goodness, 71 degrees and partly cloudy. We have cloudy skies mostly throughout the Vail Valley. 60% chance of precipitation in Vail, 46 degrees. 49 in Eagle with 60% chance of precipitation. And then in Avon, 60% of chance of snow showers and 47 degrees. Your overnight low tonight is 21 degrees. We have an 80% chance of snow showers while we sleep. And the sunset tonight after daylight savings time is now at 7:13. What a big difference, everybody. That's going to be a really nice thing to wake up to, Al. And then, again, waking up to some snow showers tomorrow, which is Thursday, 60% chance, the same, 33 degrees for your high. And then we get back to the low evenings, 5 degrees for your low. On Friday, 20% chance of precipitation with partly cloudy skies, 32 degrees for your high, 6 degrees for your low. By Saturday, snow showers less likely at 10%, partly cloudy skies, 35 for your high, and 14 for your low. And then by Sunday, we're going to have partly cloudy skies, 30% chance of wintry mix again, 38 for your high, and 17 for your low. Then by the time we get to Monday next week, 40% chance of precipitation, 39 degrees for your high, and 19 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather. We are now going to get it back on over to Maddie to take a look at the snow report.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
With snow in the forecast, that means that we're going to have an excellent spring skiing for the rest of the season. Now, as we take a look at what's happening up on Beaver Creek Mountain, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. We're expecting that to change quite quickly here coming up with that weather and that storm that we have rolling our way. That season total is at 272 inches right now with a 58-inch base depth. Now, if you are getting out there to ski or ride, you can start your morning up on Beaver Creek Mountain at 8:30 a.m. and you can enjoy being out there until 3:30 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is open, 25 lifts are open, 163 trails are open, and 98% of the terrain is currently ski and rideable. As we make our way over to Vail, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total at 291 inches. I'm hoping with all these new storms that we see coming through, we see that make its way to 300 inches for the season. With a 70-inch base depth, that means the skiing and riding throughout the springtime is going to be incredible. Now, the hours of operation up on Vail Mountain are 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is open, 33 lifts are open, 275 trails are open, and 100% of the terrain is open for you to get out there and enjoy. Now, we're seeing that temperature change in that snow, so it's really important that you take care of your gear right now, and the best place to do so is at Sun and Ski Sports. We want to thank them for bringing you this resort report this morning. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Mindfulness and motivation are super important to all of us, especially in these times. Earlier in the week, Maddie had a great discussion with Terry Sidford. Let's take a look and see what she had to say.
A woman who wears many hats just released an incredible book to help you find your true meaning of happiness, and that's Terry Sidford. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you here because when I say many hats, speaker, author, podcast host, and a life coach, there's nothing that you don't do to help people really find their true enlightenment in this life.
Thank you. Wow, that's quite the introduction. I think that's been my life purpose, and I think I'm very lucky to have found that in my life. And to help other people is really what fulfills me. And I can relate to a lot of people because of what I've been through in my life. And my new book is my memoir. It tells every story about my life and how I had to overcome adversity to be strong. And that's why I can relate to most people. And I've been given a gift of learning from those lessons. And I turned trials into triumph. And I'm very proud of that in my life. And I want everyone to know that no matter what they've gone through in their life, that they can start over and that they can have a fulfilling life and a successful life. Just learn and grow from every experience. So that's really kind of the basis of it, with 3 concepts of truth, courage, love.
I was just going to say, so Truth, Courage, Love is your second book, but your first memoir. And I have so many questions only because what you did in this book is so inspiring. So what originally inspired you to write Truth, Courage, Love?
Well, I've been asked that one a lot. And really, it's because I had a really big birthday last year, and it kind of made me think about my life and, how did I do so far? Is there still some lessons I need to learn? Am I at peace with everything? Am I proud? Have I left anything on the table? Is there anything else I need to do? And I sat there for a moment thinking, wow, I've had an interesting life, yet I am so proud of where I'm at and what I've learned. And now having a rough start, having a great ending to my 60 years. Yes.
You look amazing for being 60. No one would know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And it's even hard to say, but I'm proud. And now I want to give back. I really want people to know that no matter what happens, no matter what age you are, you can start again. Just learn, grow, and fulfill your potential at any time of your life. You can start over today in any moment. That's what I hope when you read my book, that you'll learn that, wow, she went through those things and she still was able to do the things that she's dreamed of doing or never even thought of doing in her life. And I really have a tremendous, humbling appreciation.
Which is such an important message for so many people to have, no matter your age, no matter what you've been through, like you said, just to have that little bit of encouragement from someone like you is so empowering. And so let's talk a little bit about what the writing process was like.
Ooh, thank you. Interesting enough, which you'll read in my book, I was very, very insecure growing up from my childhood experiences, and I did not have any confidence. In fact, I remember going home and having to practice writing. I was very, I didn't do well in English or with my grammar. And someone asked me about my experience with coaching a lot of women and how strong they were. And I said, I know, they're so strong and they don't see it in themselves. And she said, well, why didn't you write a book? I looked at her like she was from, outer space. Like, no, I can't write a book. This is not me. And she said, Terry, I'm going to help you. So what I have learned in now my second book is that if you have a story or a message, you can get it out there and there's people that can help you. I just got this story out. I did a lot of writing, and then I had someone help me with the grammar and making sure it's edited. And it's a beautiful process. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I know most people do have a story to tell. We all do. And so if I can write the book, which was hard. I mean, it's a lot of work. You have to be dedicated to it, but it's so worth it. So worth it.
Well, and it's so incredible for you to share your story now as you were writing this book, because it is talking about some hardship and it is giving that most vulnerable side to you. When you were writing it, did you have any moments of shock about how open you were being with the readers?
Yes, yes. Many, many times I thought, why on earth would I be telling this story? Or will people understand it? Or will someone be upset with this story? I mean, it's kind of the whole gambit. And I asked myself, well, it wouldn't be being truthful and honest if I didn't tell all the stories. And it's really what happened, and that's okay. And isn't it empowering to know that we can tell our stories and be okay with that? And we should be okay with that. And yes, so there's stories that were really difficult to tell, but I wanted to be transparent. I wanted to be honest, and I'm proud of that.
And your vulnerability is going to give so many other people strength. Just in having that kind of moment of comparison and that moment of truth that maybe you're going to help other people live, I think is so empowering. And so congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being so wonderful to share all of this information with others.
Oh, you're welcome. It's really an honor for me. And I would just want to help everyone know that, you don't have to be defined by your past. You really don't. And you can turn trials into triumph. Just learn, grow, ask people for help. And you can still live the life of your dreams and your potential. That's the message I want everyone to know.
Which I think is such a wonderful message. Now, if people are interested, obviously, in reading your first book and your second book, where can they buy them?
On Amazon. You can just go to Amazon. You can either type in Terry Sidford, and that's Terry Sidford, and the title of my books, they'll pop up. 100 Hearts spelled out, 100 Hearts, and Truth, Courage, Love.
Truth, Courage, Love sounds like the perfect book for maybe anyone going through some hardship. Now, you also have a great podcast, really giving people those extra stories for courage to find their inner strength, and you really focus a lot on helping people find their true happiness. So let's talk a little bit about your podcast.
Well, I also started a group called Choose Courage Movement because I started out kind of an expert with courage, and I wanted to share with the audience, or as many people as I can, these stories of courage. Because I think the more that we hear stories of courage through my podcast, and I try to have very interesting guests, is that the more we see it in ourselves. And the more that we see it in ourselves, the more courageous we become in a daily life. And so that's my whole goal. And it is so fun to find these amazing people and their amazing stories. So if there's anyone out there that feels like they do have an amazing story, I would love for you to contact me on that. I would love to interview on my podcast.
Which I think is so cool that you are giving people not only the platform to share their moments of maybe feeling their most courageous, but you're also giving people just that little bit of comfort, knowing that there are people going through similar things and enduring similar things. Now, you're also a life coach. So if people are interested in maybe just having the opportunity to talk with you and listen to your story a little bit more personally and have you give them those words of wisdom that you so generously shared in your book, how can they do so?
They can contact me on my website, which is Terry, Terry Sidford, SIDFORD.com, terrysidford.com, and just reach out to me and we can have a consultation to see if this coaching is right for you. I'm here to just help anyone take things to the next level if they feel like there's something that's in the way. And it's a fun and exciting process. It's like having your cheerleader right next to you.
Which I think everyone needs. My mom always says that to me. She's like, just rally your inner cheerleader, Maddie, and you'll be fine. You'll get through it. And so I love to hear that, and I really love what you do. I think that having people like you in our community, in our lives, and just out there to spread the positivity and really just that like driving force forward to help people find their best selves is so powerful.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's really feels like a dream for me to be able to do what I feel like is my life purpose. And that's what I like to help other people find in their life. Because once you're doing what you love and what really lights you up and inspires you, then it's contagious. It's just like that ripple effect. It will affect everyone around you. So it's really why we should all live our potential and our purpose in life.
You are a beautiful force to be reckoned with. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy that I could have this time with you today.
We're really happy to have you, and we really do appreciate all the hard work that you do.
Thank you.
Make sure that you go on Amazon and you buy her book, and that way maybe you can share your stories as well, because it's a therapeutic way to find your inner courage. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. A time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Enjoy our heated lounge cars. View snow-capped mountains. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Are you ready to party like it's 1999? Make your plans now for the ultimate après-Avon Beer Festival. Back in Avon, April 1st, starting at 1 p.m. Featuring rad tunes from Blink 90210 and jammy jams from Bandcamp. Plus unlimited beer, wine, spirits, and more. Tickets on sale now at avonbeerfest.com. Brought to you by the Town of Avon, Bighorn Toyota, CDOT Bustang, PSI Plumbing, Can Do MS, and Pazzo's Pizza. avonbeerfest.com.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we all know that I love nerding out about books because it's such a great way to pass so much time when you're on the move or when you just need to sit down and relax. And the Eagle Valley Library District is the best place to go. And I'm sitting here with Carrie Mae. Good morning, Carrie Mae.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being here. I know that we've missed you a little bit in the studio.
Yeah, a couple weeks worth of book catching up to do this morning.
So. As we just sat here and totally talked about a book that we both read for the last 5 minutes.
Yes. So Lessons in Chemistry, if anyone wants to jump on the bandwagon.
It's a great read.
Yes.
And the ending was a little bit underwhelming for my liking.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, one of those conversational pieces.
Yes, definitely lots to talk about.
For sure. It's such a good book. But you guys have so many wonderful things happening.
Yes, and we actually, we have one of our biggest events of the year coming up. Saturday, April 29th will be our annual Books in Bloom event. So this is an annual author event that we bring in 3 authors from around the country, and you get to spend an afternoon listening to authors, chatting with the authors, getting your book signed with the authors. So our lineup this year is Meg White-Clayton, Jen McKinley, and Kent Nurburn. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. So if you're into writing and you want to learn more about their process, or if you're just like me and an avid book lover, it's like super cool to chat books with authors.
Especially if you could pick up their book, read it beforehand,
Yeah.
and then start like knowing their writing style before you get to meet them. April 29th is a long ways away.
Yes, yeah.
You can crush so
Yes.
many ebooks from now to then.
Right? Well, and actually, like, so all of our authors have like a whole lineup of books. Sometimes we have a debut author come and they only have maybe one book if it's a debut author. But this year we have all really well-established books. So look at their lineup, and I'm sure there will be something for everyone. We have a little bit of nonfiction. We have a little bit of historic fiction. We have a little bit of like cozy mystery women's fiction. There's some like Native American spirit fiction is kind of what Ken Nurburn calls it. So again, there's definitely something for everyone. This is a ticketed event. This is the only event that the library does that is ticketed. So tickets are $35. They'll go on sale the beginning of April, but it includes, like I said, 3 author talks, the ability to chat with the authors personally, the ability to get books signed. It's at the Westin, so cool. There's all types of food and hors d'oeuvres, and it's just like a whole little afternoon outing where book nerds get together with authors and kind of, geek out a little bit.
Sounds like the perfect event to go to,
Yes.
and especially
Yeah.
if you're someone who's just been going through books.
Yes.
Literally, my Libby is full of books that are on hold right now because I've just been like going through them, and there are so many that I'm so excited about. But then they all become available at the same time.
That happened to me last week. I got like a whole slew of books that I had been waiting for just came available at the same time. Luckily, we do have a feature on Libby that lets you delay hold slightly. I'm a big fan of that, so you can bump it for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks if all of your holds arrive at the same time.
I just had to do that too. And
yes.
My mom and I are like, all right, so what are you downloading on Libby? Great. I'm going to download that one too.
Yeah, so you can chat books because it's just, it's so incredible. And even if you've never been to an author event before, that's okay. Come, check it out, see what it's like. It's like no experience necessary kind of thing. And like I said, if you're an avid reader, it's a great event. If you're someone who's starting to write yourself, it's a great event. It's a great place to ask authors. There's a Q&A section, so you can ask authors, about their writing process, what that looks like for them. Over the years that we've done this event, it's been amazing to learn. Every author does it a little bit different.
Yes.
The one thing that's been really cool is every author says, you have to write to get better. It's a practice. It's not just like I think some people are like, oh, I can't write. Like, I'm not talented. But one of the themes that's come across over the years is all of these authors say, like, you have to write every day. It's a practice. You get better with it. Some of them are like, oh, when I started writing, I was horrible. And like I had, you hear stories about some of them having like 20 book rejections before they actually get a publishing deal. So, I just think it's so cool to learn about the writing process, to learn about the publishing process, and just hear where authors get their ideas, really.
Right, because sometimes you pick up a book and you're like, how did this come from your brain to paper in this like exquisite form of just like a movie that you get to play in your own head? That's my favorite part about books is you get to like develop the characters how you see them. So they describe them and then you like pick out all of your favorite people's features and morph them into one human and you're like, that's the main character now.
That's who that is, yeah. It's funny, you and I talk about psychological thrillers a lot. And one of our authors last year, Carter Wilson, writes psychological thrillers, and he had this whole story about, like, his mom was, like, terribly upset because she's like, I thought you had a happy childhood. Like, what happened? And he's like, no, Mom, it's fine. And he kind of talks about, like, where these, like, really crazy, intense topics come from. So every year I learn something new. It's just it's an incredible experience. So I invite everyone to come to Books in Bloom. Again, information can be found on our website, evld.org. Save the date, April 29th at the Westin. It starts at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and tickets will go on sale at the beginning of April.
Which is so fun. All of the things that you guys do are so fun. You have such a great lineup of events and activities too, all the time. So a lot of free ones that people can
everything else is free. This is literally our only ticketed event, and it's just because we don't have a room big enough at any of our libraries for this event. So then we hold it at the Westin, and we have food, and it, like I said, it kind of is this whole afternoon thing.
Which is so fun, though, and such a great way to get out, learn something new, experience kind of something that we don't get to have here that often with the authors, but it is just a ton of fun, and what a great way to learn about the writing process, like you said, and what inspires them, and all of these wonderful little tidbits that make these books that we fall in love with, the books that we do get to fall in love with.
Absolutely, absolutely. And over the years, we've had so many wonderful authors, and it's so fun after you've seen them speak to kind of follow their writing career, and be like, oh, they're publishing something new. And it's super fun to kind of feel like you have a small relationship with these authors. So
to become their friends.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you can get hyped when they have a new book coming out. And sometimes they tell you what they're writing next, sometimes they don't. It just kind of depends. Sometimes they're not allowed. I was kind of blown away by that. Sometimes their publisher is like, you can't talk about this. So, all the crazy things that go on in the publishing world.
True. It's like a whole other animal that a lot of us don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I just know the tip of the iceberg of it. So if you have questions, the authors are the ones to ask.
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, giving us all this great information, and putting on such a wonderful event for the public to come and participate in.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me this morning.
Of course. Make sure that you check out evld.org. That way you can get more information for Books in Bloom. Tickets are going to go on sale at the beginning of April, and you can go into the library, take your photo ID, get your library card, and start reading all of these incredible books by all of these incredible authors, so that way you can ask even more questions. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of this show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information. So make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center on a Wednesday. We have a winter weather advisory through tomorrow, so stay aware of that. And look at this, a lot of wintry mix today. We have a 60% chance of showers. 46 for your high today, 26 as of 8 a.m. winds, west-southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at your full day by noon, 43 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. 4 p.m., snow showers are plentiful, 42 degrees. And by 8 p.m., 40 degrees with continuation of the precipitation. Taking a look right now over at the I-70 corridor where it is nice and warm in Denver today, 71 degrees. In Vail, 60% chance of precipitation with 46 degrees, 49 over in Eagle with 60% chance of snow. And in Avon, 60% chance of precipitation and 47 degrees. Taking a look at your overnight, the low tonight is 21 degrees. We have 80% chance of snow overnight. Sunset at 7:13 p.m. Taking a look right now at the entire week. Tomorrow, 60% chance of precipitation, 33 degrees for your high, and getting a little bit colder at night, 5 degrees for your low overnight. By Friday, 20% chance of precipitation, 32 degrees for your high, 6 degrees for your low. By Saturday, gets a little less, 10 degrees for your precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 35 degrees for your high and 14 degrees for your low. And then by Sunday, the end of the weekend, 20% chance of precipitation, 38 degrees for your high, 17 degrees for your low. Then by Monday, as we kick off the week, it'll be 40% chance of snow showers, 39 degrees for your high and 19 degrees for your low. Thanks to Sun and Ski for being your weather sponsor. This morning, you can get all your winter gear, all of the gear for every single season here in the Vail Valley. Check out Sun and Ski to get lots of gear and, of course, accessories, clothing, and so much more for your sporting needs. Now we're going to go take a look at the Lens Report today with Maddie, all brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thank you so much for that wonderful weather report this morning, Liz. If you are getting out there to ski or ride today, it's important that you have the right goggle lens in. That way you can see out there so you can ski out there. Now, in front of me, I've got this Smith 4D Mag S. And the reason that I chose this goggle for a day like today, it's a quick, easy lens change system, but they also have the ChromaPop technology in their lenses, making it easier for you to see that contrast and giving you more of that peripheral bird's eye view. It increases your bird's eye view by 25%, and it does that by having this nice rounded bottom here on the goggle lens, just increasing so that way you can see more. But this is too dark of a goggle lens for a day like today because we are expecting to see that cloud coverage and that nice wintry mix. So we're going to change the goggle lens. So you just release those little levers, pull your goggle lens out, place it back in and make sure it's held in place, and then close those little levers. That way your goggle lens is nice and secure in there. The reason that we're picking this lens is because it's going to allow more light through the goggle lens, making it easier for you to see with that kind of more flat light that we are expecting. So if you are making your way out there and you do have a pair of goggles with alternating goggle lenses, put that lighter lens in for a day like today. That way you can see best out there. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any optical needs, well then they're your one-stop shop, and they've got you completely covered at their 6 convenient locations. If you are in the market for maybe a new helmet or goggles, we highly recommend that you check out the Goggle Bar located at the top of Bridge Street. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk all things delicious pizza, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Are you ready to party like it's 1999? Make your plans now for the ultimate après-Avon Beer Festival. Back in Avon, April 1st, starting at 1 p.m. Featuring rad tunes from Blink 90210 and jammy jams from Bandcamp. Plus unlimited beer, wine, spirits, and more. Tickets on sale now at avonbeerfest.com. Brought to you by the Town of Avon, Bighorn Toyota, C-Dot Mustang, PSI Plumbing, Can Do MS, and Pazzo's Pizza. avonbeerfest.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you ready for your mouth to water? First thing this morning, because Alpine Pizza Company and its fabulous owner, Colby, are joining me on the couch. Colby, I love when you come because I love to see you. The only problem is you leave and my stomach is like get me pizza now.
Yeah, it's fun to come here in the morning and hang out with you guys and let people know what we do.
Well, so you guys do something very special. And you guys, congratulations. You just had a year anniversary.
Yep. We're just a couple months past a year. We made it. You know, didn't come a statistic in the first year. That's always good.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially you guys are in such a perfect location, though.
Absolutely. Great location to come right off the mountain in Lion's Head and then grab a quick couple slices or some wings or something. And yesterday was so beautiful outside. Town of Vail provides great picnic tables out there for everyone to eat.
I mean, let's talk about this pizza, though, because you guys do the most unique slices anyone will see on this side of Eagle County and really this side of Colorado.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do Detroit-style pizza. It's Detroit-style because it's cooked in a certain pan, and the cheese goes all the way edge and crisps all the way around the edge. So it's really awesome and really good. It's definitely a little bit of a thicker slice, but it eats pretty light and really crispy.
I really love the, here's a picture of the crust right now. If you like Parmesan crisp chips, like this is the perfect solution because it's that with pizza. It's amazing.
Yep, and it's really structural to hold on to. One slice is definitely a pretty heavy snack or a light lunch, so you don't need too much. Those are our pizza tots there for the gluten-free option.
I love it. That's so
awesome.
smart.
Our chicken wings, we have a world-famous Normie wings, which started at Barton Yeti's right next door, but we also serve them as well. So they're a buffalo wing that we grill, and they're really good. They get a little char on there. They're awesome. Our Nashville hot chicken sandwich with some tater tots. No one else is doing tater tots in town, so we decided to do tater tots.
Let me just say right now that these are the best chicken wings in town, and I love chicken wings. You know this because you guys know you guys have my favorite. But you guys do such a good job with all your unique sauces and just all of your unique flavors. And so let's talk about what we've got on some of these pizzas.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do anything from, we do a Euro pizza, which is unbelievable, all the way to a cheeseburger pizza, back to some of your cool classics. That's a bolognese pizza right there. We did that with some ricotta on it the other week, and we did a lasagna pizza, which is really good. So, and every day something changes and is different. So today we're going to have house-made Italian sausage with roasted cremini mushrooms and fresh basil on there.
Wow.
And then we also started doing a vegetarian pizza every single day as well, which allows, for more people to come in and enjoy the food.
More people like me.
Yeah,
Thank you,
there you
Colby.
go.
Colby, you're so nice. I love all of your amazing food. You guys have great salads too.
We do great salads. We have a Caesar all winter long, and then in the summer when the vegetables start getting really good, we'll go to the farmer's market and use other local vendors, and we'll start doing some special salads once or twice a week, which are awesome for lunch.
Your place is just so perfectly located, and you guys really do have the best variety of pizza between all of these unique flavors, and then you're always coming out with something new.
Yeah, we're always trying to innovate and do something new, so we always have cheese and pepperoni, and then like I said, we do 2 specials, 1 meat option and 1 vegetarian option every single day. So, there's always something new for the locals to come in and try. We're going to actually do a really cool sandwich special this week for St. Patrick's Day. We're going to have a corned beef Reuben on caraway and sea salt focaccia, which will be really great for the locals to come in and try.
For everyone to just enjoy all of this delicious food. I'm now hungry.
Yeah.
Now all I'm thinking about are those stinking chicken wings. Because
you love the wings.
I love the chicken wings. The Carolina barbecue sauce is to die for.
Yep.
It's the perfect combination of sweet and spicy.
Yep. The Carolina barbecue is definitely one of our favorites. Yes. Today we're going to have a Jamaican jerk, which we also fry and then toss in the sauce, and then we also grill those.
Yeah.
Another one of the local favorites recently has been our spicy Dr. Pepper glaze, which you'll have to come in and try for sure.
Yeah. Well, that and all of the hot honey that you guys do to put on the pizza at the end of when you get to that crust, or you can put it on the whole thing, just depending on what you like.
The hot honey is definitely one of the favorites from the locals, and anybody that comes in, we definitely try to push it on them a little bit. But we take local Colorado honey and infuse it with some habaneros, so it's got this sweet and this little bit of spice to it. And it's awesome with the saltiness of a pizza.
Sometimes the little bit of spice is a lot of bit of spice, though. Sometimes I like spicy food, and sometimes you guys get me good with the hot honey.
Oh yeah, sometimes the hot honey, we use habaneros, which can range a little bit, but it's never too hot.
No, the honey in it makes it so delicious. And what a cool way that you guys have brought this to life. A concept that you created at your house.
Yeah.
And then you brought it to fruition for the entire valley to enjoy.
Yeah. So, it started during the pandemic, and I started giving away pizzas out of my house to pay for rent. And it ended up blowing up on Instagram. I kind of made it look like it was an actual restaurant on Instagram. People thought it was when it wasn't. And we kind of blew it up, and then we started looking for places, and we ended up finding one.
And a great place. And I love where you guys are located, because if you are just grabbing it to go, it's super easy. You can come in, you can grab a full pizza, you can get chicken wings, you can get pizza tots, you can get a sandwich, you can get salads. You can really do it all right there.
Right there. And it's all grab and go too. So it's quick and easy. You're out the door. There's no waiting in lines for a table on the patio. There's anywhere to sit out in the plaza out there, which, like I said, the town of Vail provides picnic tables and great benches. In the summer, there's awesome flowers that the town of Vail does. It's a really cool area to have.
It's a wonderful area to just go and enjoy. Now, if people are interested, we know what today's specials are.
Yeah.
But if people are interested in seeing what you guys are doing for specials, and because it's so good that they're selling out of pizzas so quickly every day, so you have to follow them on social media so you can see.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. That's the best way for sure. Some of the stuff does get over to Facebook. Instagram is definitely the one place where you can go all the time. And we're at Alpine Pizza Company, which is awesome. We post on our story continuously, and we try to come out with new reels with specials. And we try to post every single day what our specials are. Some days I have to take a day off.
Right, which is totally understandable. And then, of course, people can see everything that you've got. Now, we've got your Instagram up right now, and look at all of this delicious food. This is making me so hungry this morning.
We definitely post pictures to make people hungry. That is 100% our goal.
You're crushing it. There are just such crazy things. Look at that cheeseburger pizza on there.
The cheeseburger pizza. We did a Jamaican jerk pizza That was really good the other day. The gyro, like I said, one of our favorites, my favorite, probably non-traditional pizza.
I love them all. There was one over the summer that you were doing with the peaches on it.
Oh yeah, we did local Colorado peaches, and then we got some that's called Nduja, which is a finely ground like sausage, but it has Calabrian chilies in it, and so we did that and some goat cheese on there. It was really good.
See, I'm so excited for summer here in the Vail Valley because everyone just like comes together, works together, enjoys so many incredible things, and then you get to bring all of these wild creations to life.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on Instagram watching food television, and I come up with these ideas, and I just go for them, and most of the time they work out. Some things we've had to put on the back burner for sure.
Yeah, well, some things you're like, this seems like a great idea, and then it just doesn't work out the way that you want it to. But all of these delicious things for like the wings and the unique sauces, and you guys just do such a good job of cultivating this unique culture that you have really spent time creating and that we all know and love now. And if you had not had it, well, then you are severely missing out.
Yeah, absolutely. Come in and try it. We are located right in Lionshead, like I said, right next to Barton Yeti's or across from Patagonia there. So it's really easy from either the bus stop or to get on from from the mountain. Yes. So you got to come in and try it. We're definitely open for lunch every single day. We're trying to stay open till 8 p.m. every single night. We did run out a little early last night, but today we have a lot more pizza.
A lot more pizza. And what a cool success story you have, just starting it from like in your house to having this fabulous restaurant to having so much support from the community, because last year you got the Young Professional of the Year through the Vail Valley Partnership for your perseverance and all of the hard work and dedication you've put into Alpine Pizza Company.
Yeah, that was a really, really cool award to receive. And then this year I'm on the committee to be able to choose the next award recipients for a couple categories.
Wow.
And it's really cool to see what other people are doing in this valley. So I love the continuous support through this community. It's such a great community to be involved in.
It is such a great community to be involved in, and what a unique experience to hit the ground running from your house to a restaurant to just like expanding and then being such a like unique part of our community yourself.
Yeah, I love to be a part of this. I grew up here. I'm from this valley. I moved back right after college. I've worked at a few other restaurants, and I finally have one of my own. I love to give back, and I can't wait to continue.
We can't wait to see what else you do and see what else you come up with for pizza, because those unique slices, the unique flavors. Now, you're going to have to tell me when the spicy Dr. Pepper glaze comes back to fruition.
We might have to do it sometime soon because people have been asking for it quite a bit.
Listen, go on Instagram, everyone. Make sure that you put your opinion in there. You tell them to bring that back so we can have it so soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Go in there. You can always tell us what we want. DM me if you have an idea or whatever. We'll try to make it happen, and we'll let you know.
Oh, man. I like that you guys are doing the vegetarian pizza. I think that's so wonderful because you had been putting meat on all of these fabulous pizzas, and I was like, no, Colby, that would be so good, and I can't eat it.
Yeah, no, come on in. We can't wait for the summer, too, to start working with more local farmers and get some really fresh produce in there. This is like we're kind of in between seasons right now, so it's been a little bit difficult to get some of the best vegetables, but we're coming right up on a great season, spring season, for some great vegetables.
Oh yeah, we've had so much precipitation. We've got so much snow right now. It's all going to melt, bring everything to life. The farms here are going to be popping off. You can make your way down to Nap Harvest, grab some of their incredible mushrooms and stuff that they have, and then like just bring it all to life in a pizza.
Yeah, and we've also been working with Peak microgreens too.
Yum.
We're putting a ton of microgreens on pizza, which adds so much flavor. I don't know if you've ever had microgreens, either from Nap or Peak, and it's like in a burst of flavor you've never had before. Right. So, yeah, come on down and check us out.
Colby, thank you so much for taking time chatting with us. Showing us all those delicious food pictures, making everyone hungry this morning. We can't wait to see what else you've got coming.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me be here this morning.
We love when you come here, especially because now I'm so hungry.
Guess you guys are coming in for lunch?
Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry. I'm going to go walk my dog and then swing by and grab a couple pizzas for everyone here. Again, thank you so much, Colby.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Make sure that you check out Alpine Pizza Company. You can follow them on Instagram at Alpine Pizza Company. That way you can see all of the specials, all of the incredible food that they're curating, and you're going to want to go participate because they bring these unique flavors to this pizza experience that you're not going to want to miss out on. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tva8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. We've had a great first hour already. We had the chance to catch up with the Eagle Valley Library District and Colby from Alpine Pizza Company. Now we've got a great second hour of Good Morning Vail. Of course, we're going to be bringing you a look at that local weather forecast, that resort report. We're going to talk some things taking place over on the roads in just a little bit because there is some I can't talk this morning, but there is some intermittent stopping over on Highway 6 over in Edwards, so it's really important important that you give yourself that extra travel time, and especially if you are using that corridor to get from point A to point B, only because they are going to be stopping it throughout the course of today and tomorrow. So we'll check in with that in just a little bit. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans. We've got the fabulous Liz Farron standing by to give you a look at that local weather forecast. And then we've got Miss Colorado coming into the studio to talk about all of the wonderful things that she does here for our community and for some great nonprofits that we have as well. So make sure that you stay tuned for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. Earlier in the show, we talked about some great things that you can get out there and do today. Now, there are a lot of activities. Make sure that you go to VlarPAC.org to buy your tickets for their show tonight. With just over 530 seats, there's not a bad seat in the house, and they are doing such a great job of bringing such incredible people in for you to enjoy. Now, there's always something happening, and we've got a lot of things taking place in our community, but this is going to be one of those things you're not going to want to miss out on, and the doors open at 7 p.m., so make sure that you go online, you buy your tickets, and you participate in all of the fun. Now, we're going to take it over to Liz, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast right now. Now we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast and see what is happening today. We are expecting to see those temperatures warm up, 46 degrees as the high, 60% chance of snowfall. We are expecting to see those winds come out of the west, southwest at 5 to 10 miles throughout the course of today. Now let's take a look at what is happening for Vail by the hour. We are expecting to see that cloud coverage throughout the course. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a break in it around that 12 o'clock hour, see some sunshine peek its way out, but then we are expecting those showers to start around 4 p.m., continue until 8 p.m. Now we are expecting that wintry mix, and we are in that winter weather advisory until tomorrow evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 71 degrees. It looks like they might see a little bit of some sunshine. 46 degrees in Vail with a 60% chance of precipitation, 47 in Avon with a 60% chance of moisture, 49 in Eagle with a 60% chance of precipitation as well. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 21 degrees is our overnight low, 80% chance of snowfall. That sun is going to set at 7:13 p.m. Snow showers are likely. Now we are expecting to see those winds slightly shift directions coming out of the west and northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, 60% chance of snowfall is likely, but we will see a little bit of a break in that by Friday. 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. Continuing into Saturday, we are expecting to see those temperatures warm up just a little bit, but if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for everything that we have coming our way, and I'm super excited for that sunshine. Now, we're going to take it over to Liz, who's going to give us a look at the resort report.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thank you very much, Maddie. That was a great weather report. We're going to take a look at the snowfall for first Beaver Creek. We have had 25 lifts open for everybody in Beaver Creek, and we have had no snow to report for the last 48 hours. But your season total is 272 inches. 58 inches is your base depth in Beaver Creek. Lift hours 8:30 to 3:30, so make sure you get on there. Have a great day. Like I said earlier, 25 lifts available for everybody. We have 163 trails open, which gives you almost 98% of that terrain available for you to get on out there and have a great time. Taking a look at Vail, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. However, we have a season total of 291 inches, and Maddie said earlier, get it to 300. I have a feeling we just might. 70 inches is your base depth. Your lift hours in Vail today are 9 a.m. until 3:30 in the afternoon. Lots of time to get out there and have an amazing day of skiing. We have 33 lifts open for everybody. 275 trails are available. That's 100% of the terrain for you guys. Get out there and have a great day on the mountain, and make sure you check out for avalanche warnings. That's a look at your snow report here on TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TVA Vail. I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Liz, sitting on the sofa with somebody absolutely amazing. We love beauty, but not only on the outside, we love it on the inside as well. And that's why we have you here today.
Hi.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Savannah Kavanaugh, Miss Colorado.
Thank you for having me back. I'm so happy to be back here in the studio with you guys. I think during ski season. Last time I came in, it was super warm. So it's nice to be in, a winter get up right now.
And yet you still look glamorous in your comfy, cozy clothes. It's crazy like that. I'm really happy to have you here, and it's really nice to meet you. I'm meeting you for the very first time.
Yes.
So it's really exciting. And I've never really experienced any sort of pageantry. So for other people like me, what is it like? I mean, I know you have to prep. I know you have to do a lot of things, and of course, remain so fabulous. But what is it like as far as, being a female? Is it empowering?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So I actually won $10,000 in scholarship by becoming Miss Colorado, which is one of the coolest things about this. So our organization is all about women empowerment, women in education, scholarship. I can proudly say I have my MBA, but all of the girls I competed with also are really going after those graduate degrees and amazing careers along the way. In addition, kind of what it looks like is it's a sisterhood, and I mean that in the best way. I think in your 20s, it's hard to find friends sometimes with similar passions, goals, and this was a way that I naturally just made a bunch of friends that really are ambitious and proud of each other's accomplishments. I actually met up with Miss Nebraska yesterday in Vail. She's on vacation here. So I think that speaks volumes, though. We get to travel to other people's states, maybe for a vacation or for fun, but we have this friendship and this kind of collaboration of a group where we really support each other and get to meet up with each other and have fun.
How can you complain about that? I mean, you get together with a lot of people with the like-minded interests and things like that. But it also gives you an opportunity to do other things for community, for just to get involved with things. It's a nice stepping stone to get yourself in place for a lot of doing good.
Yeah, and I actually am a national ambassador for the American Lung Association. So throughout this year, I've gotten to partner with such a wonderful organization. Most of my work has been done in Colorado Springs and Denver, but actually that's why I'm kind of here this week, is I'm getting to start my school presentations across Eagle County. So yesterday I did the Charter Academy, today I have another school, and over the next few weeks you may see or hear that your kids talk about me coming to their schools, because I'm starting to do lung presentations kind of about nicotine and vaping and tobacco use, and try and get ahead of the detrimental side effects that come with this. And these unfortunate times, tobacco companies are preying on younger generations, and especially with vapes. And so that's my passion, is trying to get ahead of it and keep our kids healthy, especially in the mountains.
You know, you pick something that's a great cause to help people. And I was reading earlier about your involvement with the American Lung Association, and those pens is a lot of kids are using. And that's what I've noticed. I've been reading a lot of articles about, I don't know if it's a name, but like a Juul thing, whatever that is. And
e-cigarettes.
E-cigarettes and all of that. I've noticed a lot of young people your age and even younger are having so many issues with breathing, lung issues, and collapsing lungs, and even way worse. So the fact that you've selected this as one of your platforms is absolutely fantastic, especially because it's such an epidemic right now. It really is. I walked around, I was getting my friend from an airport, and I can't believe how many people I just saw going, just blowing it around, and you can tell they think they look very cool.
Oh yeah.
However, it's not cool, and I'm so happy that they have somebody magnificent like you to get the word out and to explain what the dangers are.
Yeah, and that's something that really inspired me. Was I lost my grandfather to stage 4 lung cancer, but most of his generation didn't know the side effects that came along with it. And what I tell kids, and I told them yesterday, they can launch a new product tomorrow, but it takes 5 or 10 years of studies and research before these companies can really say, oh, it's bad for you, sorry about that. And so just because something comes on the market doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be healthy, because it's going to take 5, 10, 15 years before the studies can really back up what we know about it. And so I really am trying to save our generation from going through what my grandfather went through and what his generation went through as well. And so how that is, it's talking to your kids about it, trying to explain to them what happened, especially with the cigarettes back in the day, and why cigarettes were bad, and how we didn't find out till later, and explaining that with the e-cigarettes too, that later on we're going to find similar findings as well.
Brilliant. I would think that if you thought about it, okay, we're going to take away this cancerous tobacco thing, and we're going to give you this product that's been generated to make you feel like you're smoking, I would just venture to think that it's probably not great. But you're right. People get caught up into a phase or what's cool and popular. So when they have somebody like you come into the schools, how do you get their attention on something like this? Because everybody wants to do what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, well, the sparkly crown helps.
I get it. Yes.
It's a bonus. They start to pay attention. But I really think that just having someone that's a role model, a little bit older than them, just be so passionate about it and not be like the cool kid, the peer pressure side, and just kind of giving you the facts straight and showing you that why lung health is so important. I think that a lot of kids lose sight on why we should keep our lungs healthy. I explain to kids too, you can see a sunburn. And you know that you hurt yourself. But with your lungs, when you vape, you don't see your lungs, and you don't see them they're not on the outside of your body where you can see it. And it's important to always be cognizant about your internal lungs and treating yourself healthy, because it's going to affect your life. It's going to affect you playing sports with your kids when you're older if you don't treat them well now. I tell kids all the time, you want to be the fastest kid on the playground, right? You want to be the fastest kid on your soccer team. That's not vaping or being part of e-cigarettes or taking, cigarettes isn't going to help all your goals that you have.
I'm so glad that you are taking on this subject, really. I mean, I've been reading about it. It just hurts my heart to see kids so young get involved with something that could really hurt them. So, you have a big passion for this, and I love that. And being able to have a platform for something like this because you were in a pageant is just so mind-blowing, you know? I mean, you have such a huge future ahead of you, and I know you're going to take on many, many other challenges. Are you going to be crowning the next Miss Colorado?
So it's coming up. So I actually, just to give the viewers kind of an idea, I competed for Miss America back in December. I had the best time. So met all the girls. Well, I've known them since basically I won, but I competed for that. And for this last half of the year, I've been really focusing on American Lung Association, doing some community events, getting out in front of people, taking pictures, trying to explain why lung health is so important. But I crowned my next Miss Colorado Memorial Day weekend. So I've got about 2.5 months left, maybe a little bit less, but it's been such an incredible year. And I tell people all the time, I was given my year to do the best I could do, and I'm so excited for the next girl to have her year where she gets to it's a year-long sprint, and I've been sprinting, and it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made, but I cannot wait for the next girl to get to have the experiences that I have had.
What an amazing attitude. Somebody that has so much grace and character and beauty to boot.
Thank you.
But the fact that you really want to represent, but then you want to give it out and you want to be proud and you want to, just comfort and be ready for the next person. But the truth is, you just had a year of a sprint, but now you have your whole life ahead of you to do so many great things. You had that little jump. And now you're just on your way, and it's going to be magnificent. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
And I can't thank you enough for heading out to all of the schools so people can learn a lot about the vaping and the e-cigarettes. And even, as you get on, you just don't want to keep people getting onto these gadgets. And somebody like you is just going to be the perfect person to get that point across.
Thank you. Yes, I hope so. That as long as I can save one person's life, I think that's a win in my book. But of course, I have loftier goals than that. But
I'm sure.
It's one person, quitting e-cigarettes or vaping or smoking is a win in my book. So.
What a beautiful thing to see. Youth, beauty, and intelligence, and somebody that cares about other people. Savannah Cavanaugh, I can't thank you enough for being here with us today on TV8.
Thanks for having me.
What a wonderful guest, and make sure you check her out. Is there any way that people can follow you?
Yes, so my Miss Colorado account is Miss America CO on Instagram. If you're interested in competing, I would love to have some girls from the Valley come compete. It's Memorial Day weekend. Check out MissColorado.com. Or I'm also on Facebook for Miss Colorado. So
that is
You've got a few different ways to check us out if you're interested.
Tell me when you have an old lady category.
One day.
I'm really happy to have you. And thank you very much for coming here and just sharing your beautiful glowing light with everybody. I love you and you're wonderful. And kids, make sure you see her at your school when she comes to see you. Savannah Cavanaugh, everybody. This is Miss Colorado right here on TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Are you thinking about a career change? Well, I had the chance to sit down with a wonderful recruiter just recently, a couple weeks ago, and so we're going to take a look back at some great tips and tricks that he has on how you can improve your resume. Let's take a look. Are you looking to shift careers? Have you always wondered what goes on when you give your resume to a company or how you could improve your resume? Well, then we've got an expert to chat with us about what you could do better and what actually happens with those resumes. So we want to introduce you to Bill Humbert. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Maddie, it's so great to be here. Thank you.
You're on your third book, and all of your books, I looked online, have raving reviews because they're so beneficial, and especially now, this day and age, there's so much technology that people are always like, oh, the resume is not that big of a deal, but it is.
Well, it is, and if you work your search correctly, it isn't. And so that's the dichotomy that people have to deal with.
Now, you've been doing this job where you've been helping people recruit and being a great recruiter and a talent attraction consultant. That's a tongue twister as well. How long have you been doing this?
I've been a professional recruiter for over 40 years. I started in 1981. And, oh gosh. And I've done 26 years of career coaching when I don't have recruiting contracts.
So what makes you an expert on resume writing?
I've read over 400,000 resumes since 1981.
And how long do you spend on reviewing a resume before you decide if that's the right candidate for you or not?
So, Maddie, let me throw that back to you. How long do you think I spend on each resume?
I'm going to say 10 minutes tops.
I was timed in 1993 by Andrea, and I went through about 150 resumes. And when I got finished, I didn't even know she was standing behind me. I was so focused on reading those resumes. And she said, I just timed you when you read the resumes. And I went, really? And she goes, yeah. And I went, so what'd you find out? You spent as little as 2 seconds on a resume and as much as 12 seconds on a resume. You averaged 6 seconds a resume. And Maddie, since that was 1993, I like to think I've improved since then.
I would like to think so as well. That is such a quick time to look down, see all the information, and see if it's a good resume or not. Now, when people are giving their resumes to companies to maybe apply for that new position, where do those resumes actually go?
In today's world, they end up in applicant tracking systems. And if you apply through a job board, many times the job board also screens the resume. So it gets into the applicant tracking system. And what happens is they call it artificial intelligence, but I call it artificial intelligence. And what happens is they compare your resume to the job description that generally is poorly written.
Which I think is important for people to be looking at, and especially as they're applying for their new jobs. Now, I mean, you've gone through so many resumes. So what makes a resume stand out from others so people can take this knowledge and then rewrite their resumes if they're looking for that new job?
The best thing to do is to make sure that your resume has all of the keywords that are in the job description. And if that keyword is in it 5 times, it has to be in your resume 5 times. Now, this artificial intelligence, unbelievably, doesn't read a past tense as being a present tense or a present tense as being a past tense. So you don't, if the job description had it in past tense and you put present tense on your resume, it doesn't count.
See, these are all things that I never knew. So do you have a real life story that illustrates how all of this works?
Yeah, I was coaching a Harvard MBA, and they were just lamenting that I can't seem to get interviews. I've got great experience. I've got a Harvard MBA. I can't get an interview. I said, well, do me a favor, send me your last job description that you applied for that you didn't hear from anybody, and then send me the resume that you sent to that company. And he did. And what happened was I ran it through, there's some software that anybody can use, and it's free if you don't want to go into a lot of detail. And it's called jobscan.co. And what it does is it matches the job description to your resume. And so this person got a 36 score. And I looked at the words that the resume did not have. And in the job description, for some reason, for this senior level position, they had high school diploma required. Now, let me ask you a question. How many Harvard MBAs are going to have high school diploma on their resume?
I'm going to confidently say all of them.
Well, none of them will say they have it. All of them will have had it by definition.
Right. Right. And those are things that, honestly, the younger generation might not know. Now, as we are advancing our technologies and we have things like LinkedIn, let's talk a little bit about how people could up their LinkedIn profile to be noticed by those jobs and those companies and those recruiters such as yourself, so that their profile matches the goal of their career.
Well, the best way is to find the target company that you want to work for with the target position that happens to be open, if you're going to do it using LinkedIn. And then make sure that you use the same words that are in the job description in your LinkedIn profile. And I call that speaking their language. And when that recruiter reads that profile, they'll see that you're speaking their language, and they're much more likely to contact you.
Now let's talk a little bit about your website really quickly, because you have a great website, therecruiterguy.com, correct?
Recruiterguy.com, yes.
Recruiterguy.com. Now, if people are interested in some of the great services that you offer, can you give us just a brief overview of what services you offer to help people?
Absolutely. So my number one business is my talent attraction consulting business. And that I work with companies to begin to attract talent as opposed to trying to acquire talent. I am also a speaker, National Speaker Association speaker, so I'm a professional speaker. And I speak on talent attraction, on career search topics, and then also on proper goal setting. And then my 3 books are there. And then I have a blog. The blog is Just Saying. And there's probably 300 blogs in there now. And so it's fun, it's informative, and you can see my speaker reel, and I enjoy doing what I do. I love what I do.
Which, it's never a day of work if you love what you do, and you're going to help people find those careers that they love as well. Now, if people are interested in your 3rd book, Expect Success, where can they find it?
Well, Expect Success, The Science of the Over 50 Career Search, has a 5-star review. And what's really cool is the reviewer said, you know what, you don't have to be 50. I wish I had this book when I did a recent search. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and what's really cool is even Walmart online has picked it up.
Congratulations. That has to feel amazing as an author. Now let's talk a little bit about the other books that you have written and where people can find those and what they are about as well.
So Recruiter Guy's Guide to Finding a Job is now out of print. That one I wrote in 2010, was published in 2010. Employee 5.0, Secrets of a Successful Job Search in the New World Order. That one's also really important for college students, because there's a chapter in there that's just totally devoted to college students and internships and the importance of internships and how to find that first career job after graduation. And that's also available on Amazon. And then Expect Success.
Bill, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, giving us all this great information. And now if I'm ever in the market for a job, I'm coming right to you.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you someday, Maddie.
Hopefully, maybe not. I love what I do here. I think it's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
Bill, thank you again for taking the time to chat with us and giving us all this great information.
Thank you, Maddie. It was fun.
Make sure that you check out his website. That way, if you have any questions or maybe you're ready to make that career shift, well, he's a great starting point because he's going to help you find your dream job. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. A time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Enjoy our heated lounge cars. View snow-capped mountains. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Are you ready to party like it's 1999? Make your plans now for the ultimate après-Avon Beer Festival. Back in Avon, April 1st, starting at 1 p.m. Featuring rad tunes from Blink 90210 and jammy jams from Bandcamp. Plus unlimited beer, wine, spirits, and more. Tickets on sale now at avonbeerfest.com. Brought to you by the Town of Avon, Bighorn Toyota, CDOT Mustang, PSI Plumbing, Can Do MS, and Pazzo's Pizza. avonbeerfest.com.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at your Wednesday. Lots of snow today. We are in a winter weather advisory until tomorrow. As of 8 a.m. this morning, 26 degrees. The high today is 46. We have a 60% chance of precipitation. It's going to be a nice wintry mix with winds west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Taking a look at the full day, we have cloudy skies for the most part. By noon, 43 degrees. It'll drop a degree by 4 p.m. Snow showers and 42, and by 8 p.m. 40 degrees with more snow showers. Right now, let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. It's nice and warm over there in Denver. It's actually partly sunny and 71. And in Vail, 60% chance of precipitation. And we also have a lot of other things going on right now. Over in Vail, there's 60% chance of snow and 46 degrees. Eagle, 60% chance of same. 49 degrees, and then in Avon, 60% chance of precipitation and 47 degrees. Taking a look right now at your overnight, the low is 21. Snow chance, while we sleep, 80%. And the sun will set today at 7:13 p.m. A nice lighter evening. Let's take a look at the full week right now. Over Thursday, we have about 60% chance of precipitation with snow showers, a low of 5 degrees. By Friday, 20% chance of snow showers, partly cloudy skies. 32 degrees for your high and 6 degrees for your low. Saturday, 10% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 35 for your high and 14 for your low. By Sunday, it'll be 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, and 17 for your low, 38 degrees for your high, 40% chance of precipitation on Monday, partly cloudy skies, 39 degrees for your high and only 19 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather, all brought to you by Sun and Ski, located in Avon in the Vail Valley. All the gear for all your seasons, lots of accessories and clothing and shoes as well. Get yourselves on over to Sun and Ski. Now we're going to take a look at the roads because of the weather. Matt is going to let us know what the roads are going to be like.
Thanks so much, Liz. We are expecting to see that precipitation come our way, so it is important that when you are getting out there, you give yourself that extra travel time, and especially because we are in this winter weather advisory until tomorrow evening. Now, this is a live shot of that I-70 corridor. You can see that those roads are mostly dry, but because we are in this freeze-thaw cycle, if you are getting out there when those temperatures are still nice and chilly in the morning, there is that chance of black ice, so just give yourself that extra travel time. Then as things start to thaw out, you're going to want to make sure that your car is fully prepared with good windshield wipers and windshield washing fluid, because we will start to see that dirt and grime from the roads kick up and kind of splash your car. So you just want to make sure that you can see out there. Now, as we take a look at some of the great resources that we have here in our community for you to use, that way you can always be in the know before you go on those roads, you can check out co.gov. That way you can see exactly what's happening on those roadways, or cotrip.org. That way you can see those cameras and kind of follow along with where you're expected to travel. Now, here in Eagle County, you can sign up for EC Alerts at ecalerts.org. This will give you all that information on what's taking place over in Edwards right now, especially along Highway 6. We are expecting to see that on and off traffic throughout the course of today. Now, they are going to be stopping and going. Now, that's going to take place right where all of those roads kind of merge outside of Vail Christian School. So make sure that if you have to commute over there, that you're giving yourself that extra travel time, only because there's going to be some delays and you just don't want to be late for anything. And the best way to find out all this information and more is with the EC Alerts. Now, you can use all of these great resources to make sure that you are prepared for whatever's coming our way. Now that we're starting to switch to spring, there will be that sun glare, especially if you are traveling east first thing in the morning or westbound later in the afternoon, but especially with the snow that we have coming our way. So just make sure that you're nice and safe out there and you're prepared to be in the know. Now, a great way to avoid being in your car is by using the wonderful bus system that we have here. We've got a great segment called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and it's going to introduce you to the Avon Town buses. We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information and the entire bus schedule. Now, the Eco Bus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. Maddie has the best job. She gets to talk to everybody about food. I get hungry watching her interviews all the time, and I'm going to get hungrier again. We have a lot of choices in places that we can dine out here, but one of the places is a really fantastic place to eat, and it is Grill on the Gore, and it's in the Nordic Center, and Maddie had a great talk with them over there. Let's find out more about Grill on the Gore.
One of the many places that you can come and enjoy is Grill on the Gore, and I'm standing here with Executive Chef John Zavarol. Thank you so much for meeting me this morning.
No problem.
You guys have a very delicious soup buffet, and you personally bring all of these soups to life and create them with love.
I do. We just kind of do assorted soups and stuff like that. We have the signature chili, of course, which Chris mentioned, and then we try to do like a vegetarian option and some sort of protein type soup. So chicken noodle, and we'll mix it up too. Some of it's my heritage, like chicken wild rice is a Minnesotan soup, roasted butternut squash as well. We'll do some wintry soups like the butternut squash. I think we have a loaded baked potato coming up as well, and then also a French onion later this week.
Which is so amazing, and to just have that never-changing cycle of soups makes it a ton of fun to just come explore and see what you guys are offering per each day. So you kind of have an extensive background in being a chef and one of the many fabulous chefs here in our community. Now you're the executive chef here. So what brought you here?
Honestly, a movie called Out Cold and snowboarding. I wanted to cook, so I went to local art in Blue Minneapolis, St. Paul after high school. Came out here to do my externship at the Wildflower in 2006. Worked at the Wildflower, Kachina for about 5 years. Went up to the 10th after that. And then I was a chef at Tuscanini for about 4 to 5 years.
Which means that you're bringing the best of the best to the table here at Grill on the Go. Now, as you're going through and kind of changing the soups, what inspires you each day to make that new soup?
I'm just trying to see what's in season, stuff like that, different ingredients, maybe play around a little bit too. Somebody mentioned like a hot and sour soup. I did that I've never made one before, so I made one a couple days ago, and it came out awesome, and everybody loved it, so.
One of your big things that you guys do here is you try to locally source a lot of your product, meaning that you're bringing a lot of the things from a lot of the great places that we know here in Colorado.
That's correct. I do like the Zuppa Toscana today as Italian sausage from a local place down in Denver, and then we also have local bison and stuff like that, whatever I can get my hands on, really.
Which I think is such a cool thing that makes you guys stand out so much, because it's really cool when you know exactly where the food is coming from. That way you know you're getting the best quality of food possible. Now, you've been here for a little bit of time, correct?
Correct. I started June 21.
Which is amazing. And how do you like being here with this amazing view?
Oh, it's great. I mean, views, you can't match those views. Golf course during the summertime and stuff like that, which we have expanded menu. So we'll run from like 11 to 7. Lots of like comfort foods, burgers, chicken sandwiches, salads, soups as well. So
all of the good stuff. And now, if people are interested in coming and seeing what soups of the day that you guys have, because you're always on that constant rotation, except for your signature bison chili, where can they find you, and what are your hours of operation right now?
I actually post the soups daily on Facebook, on the Nordic Center page, and then also you can give the Nordic Center a call, because usually they'll know ahead of time what soups we'll have when you come in as well. There's a little poster board that tells which soups of the day are.
And you can always tell when you get your hands on a good cup of soup based on if it's made with love, and I feel like you love what you do, so all of your food is made with love.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the seasoning and stuff like that, usually I make sure to taste everything before it goes out, so.
That is incredible. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and thank you for bringing everyone this nice, warm addition to their bellies on the regular.
Thank you.
Make sure that you come check out the Grill on the Go, because it has a beautiful location, great food, and an amazing executive chef. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Are you ready to party like it's 1999? Make your plans now for the ultimate après-Avon Beer Festival. Back in Avon, April 1st, starting at 1 p.m. Featuring rad tunes from Blink 90210 and jammy jams from Bandcamp. Plus unlimited beer, wine, spirits, and more. Tickets on sale now at avonbeerfest.com. Brought to you by the Town of Avon, Bighorn Toyota, C-Dot Bustang, PSI Plumbing, Can Do MS, and Pazzo's Pizza. avonbeerfest.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hey there, I'm Cece with Good Day Vail, and today you will be able to experience on our show how to find the best way for physical conditioning so that you can thrive in the mountains doing all the activities that you love to do. So stay tuned and watch Good Day Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your TV8 Weather Center. I'm Liz. We're going to take a look at our Wednesday. By 8 a.m. it was 26 degrees. High today is 46 degrees. We have a chance of snow at 60%. We also have a winter weather advisory until tomorrow evening, so please remember that. A nice wintry mix we're going to have today. Cloudy skies in the morning, mostly cloudy skies throughout the entire day. 43 degrees by noon. 42 degrees by 4 p.m. and then by 8 p.m. 40 degrees and more snow showers coming our way. In Denver, it's nice and warm at 71 degrees with partly cloudy skies. 60 degrees in Vail, 60% chance of precipitation. 46 degrees in Vail. In Eagle, it's 49 degrees with 60% chance of snow showers. 60% chance of same in Avon and 47 degrees. Taking a look right now at your overnight low, it's 21 tonight. 80% chance of snow showers, and the sun will set at 7:13 p.m. Now we're going to take a look at the full week. By Thursday, 60% chance of snow showers, and we're going to have 33 degrees for our high and 5 degrees for the low. By Friday, 20% chance of snow showers, partly cloudy skies, 32 degrees for your high, 6 degrees for your low, nice and cold overnight. Saturday, 10% chance of snow showers, partly cloudy skies, 35 degrees for your high, 14 degrees for your low. By Sunday, 20% chance of snow showers, partly cloudy skies, 38 degrees for your high and 17 degrees for your low. And then by Monday, 40% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 39 degrees for your high and 19 degrees for your low. That is a look at your weather for your Wednesday here at TV8 Vail.
I love Wednesdays at TV8 Vail. I love every day at Good Morning Vail because I love getting to spend some time with you on the couch. I love getting to see all the wonderful guests. I'm starving now.
Yeah, oh my God. I mean, I want pizza and I want steak and I want potatoes. I want everything now. I'm just starving.
I want pizza and I want soup and I want salads and I want chicken wings.
Oh yeah, the chicken wings. I'm going to try those, by the way. We had some really, really great guests today.
We did have some really great guests. And it's really cool to see kind of the experience of Miss Colorado. We had the chance to catch up with her over 4th of July last summer, and that was a ton of fun just to kind of see how she was acclimating to the lifestyle of being Miss Colorado because they keep them so insanely busy.
She took it on.
She took it on, and then not only that, but she's doing such great work here in our community to help prevent the young ones from picking up those dang e-cigarettes.
I know. Please don't do it. It's not worth the habit. It's just not. And just watching her going from school to school at such a young age, being so passionate about spreading the message, it's very, very cool to see. It really is.
And to have her work with such a great organization like the American Lung Association and hone it in to our wonderful community. She's actually from Edwards.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I just met her today for the first time. I was like very happy, and I just felt like really she has an inner light that just comes right out. It was just filling the entire studio. It was great.
It was great. And so we love getting to bring you all of these wonderful community members, chat with you about some of the wonderful things. And now you should definitely check out evld.org because Books in Bloom is coming up. It's towards the end of April. You can buy your tickets though. It's going to take place over at the Westin with 3 incredible authors. Now, if you have not experienced everything that the Eagle Valley Library District has to offer you, well then you should go over there, get your library card. All you need is a photo ID.
That's it?
That's it.
I think I have one of those.
I think I do too. I think I do too.
Don't ask me for a passport, but I got a photo ID.
That's all you need. You can take a ski pass in, you can take your gym pass in, whatever has your picture, as long as they can show that you are you as you're getting your library card. And then you can do things like download Libby, who is my best friend.
Oh, that is so sweet. I love that. And I like the idea of the Books in Bloom and everything. Anybody who's a writer can get so much out of something like this. I'm definitely going to go. I've been writing a book a little bit for a long time, but just to get in there and see that you can get that next step and get the questions answered that you need. And
you want to go on a girl date and go together?
Yes. Girl date. Woohoo! I want to do it.
There. you'll see us there because these are such incredible events, and that's the coolest part about our community. Now, talking about some of the events that we have taking place today, if you have not yet seen, you can go to Speak Up, Reach Out, and you can participate in this Living Works workshop that they're doing, which is going to help you help people in our community. That way, if you do know someone suffering, it gives you access to all of the wonderful resources that we have here and how you can talk to them and work through kind of these moments of hardship that they have.
That's something super special, and you can be an altruistic person and just give of yourself and help people along the way. It's a very, very special thing, and I think everybody should at least get a little dose of it. Just gives a good kickstart to the heart.
Good kickstart to the heart. That's what everyone needs for this fabulous Wednesday. Make sure that you get out there. You're safe on those roads. You anticipate the weather coming in. We are in that winter storm advisory until tomorrow evening.
Well, I'll tell you what. Are you going to go skiing it?
No. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all together.